Let's talk about Vladtv and all the speculation and all the rumors and people are putting out saying Vladtv's police. Vladtv is the feds, or he's working with the feds, or he's getting artists indicted, or he's setting artists up to ask them certain questions and talk about certain conversations and landing these people in jail. Now I want to say this, man. I always like to speak on self-accountability. I always like to speak on being aware of the things that you are saying and how it can benefit you or harm you. I'm sick of people always wanting to put the blame on somebody else for their actions. If you go on a popular TV station like CNN, like just any news station, and you go on there and you speaking about you selling drugs, you killing people, right? Just talking about your whole background of, how you came up, and then you say you still in the streets, you still cool with the kingpins, and so on and so on. How can you fix your lips, and how can people actually say somebody's working with the feds when this person is saying the very statements out of their mouth that's gonna get them life in prison, they can potentially get them killed, and so on and so on? If you go to Vladtv, which is a very popular media outlet, right, and you go there and you talk that crazy talk, and when I say crazy talk, I'm talking about you telling it all. You telling it all like this media outlet is your friend. Like they here to keep you safe and out of harm's way. This is business, right? So when Vlad is interviewing these certain artists, you have the ability to say, you know what, I don't want to speak on that. You know what, I'm going to pass on that question. You know what, this ain't the right time for me to speak on that. Maybe at a later date, right? That's all you got to say. But when Vlad asks you a question and you go ahead and tell it all and say everything under the sun, and then you later on get indicted or you later on being charged with something that you really did or you really said, whose fault is that? Let's stop blaming the media outlets. I'm a media outlet. I interview artists. I interview entrepreneurs. If I ask you a question that you don't feel comfortable with or you don't want to answer, just say you don't want to answer it. But don't blame me for spilling everything and saying everything in the interview that me and you did, and then later on the courts and the feds and the police and the government use that same conversation to indict you or to put you behind bars. That's on you. That's on you. So I'm making this video just to say this, man. This ain't about taking up for Vlad. This ain't about being on Vladtv's side. This is about, let's stop the foolishness and let's have some type of self-accountability for the things that we do when we say. If you still in the streets, when you go to Vlad, when you come to my platform, don't talk about the streets. If you really out here selling heroin, selling crack cocaine, selling pills, taking trips back and forth in and out of town, killing people, don't speak on it. That's only a small segment of the whole interview. Don't speak on what you really living at the very moment. This is the facts though. So y'all drop y'all comment, man. Y'all let us know, man, how y'all feel about people saying Vlad is the police and he working for the feds. He ain't working for nobody. Y'all getting on his platform, y'all talking crazy. The feds is using that conversation for what you said. Then they checking into it to see if you really doing that. Then they putting charges on you. Simple as that, man. Let's stop all this spooky talk. Let's stop all this crazy talk. Drop a comment, man. If you checking this out on Facebook, make sure you like the Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram at Kentucky Let's Talk. And if you're on YouTube, help the platform out. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the like bell so every time we drop a video, y'all get it first. I want to thank y'all for supporting us, man. We can't do this without y'all. The platform is growing every day, and we're going to continue to drop. Kentucky, quit blaming Vladtv for working for the police for the actions that these artists are doing and saying. Let's talk. Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive, exclusive, exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.